Hello and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft Bingo. This is the practice seed for this week's Minecraft Bingo Seed Challenge. This is seed 419203 and this is the card. This is the card. Do we like it? No. It's a pretty bad card, but what do we need exactly? Let's find out. We need 10, 20, 27, 29, 34, 41, I guess. 41 iron, we need 2 plus maybe 8 gold for a total of 10. We need, of course, 2 diamonds, the emerald, and we need 4 redstone? No lapis, right? Pretty sure. Yeah, not the best, not the best. We do need a name tag. We need 1 sugar here, 3 there, and another 9 there is 13, and then 1 here is 14 actually. Yeah, 14 sugarcane. We need the glass and clay. We need a pumpkin, 2 eggs, 2 pieces of leather. We need an ender pearl. We need a string for fishing. We need a chest. We need an apple, maybe. We need a cactus green, 1 gunpowder, the mushrooms. The vine is a shear item. Cook the stone for the repeater, and then 2 wheat and the cocoa bean. Or the cookie via trade for that last item in the bottom right corner. Spawn point. What do we have? I was gonna say maybe a desert, but nope. It's just a little bit of a beach here next to some spruces. There are pumpkins to the south. That's very good. Do need 1 of those. That is a lot of lava there. Almost feels weird it's already spread. That is a lot, yeah. Interesting, interesting. So yeah, I mean, obviously, just as we always do, we would love some early iron. We would like some food. If it could be cows, it would be perfect, because we do need leather as well. We want to pick up some paper. Then I cook the glass clay, and then maybe get the dungeon thing going early, because we do need a name tag. Crack some sugarcane, and then, I mean, chickens day 1 would be great. That's just the way it is. But who knows, right? Who knows if we'll ever find any chickens. Well, we'll have to, but yeah. So last week's practice seed run was an unmitigated disaster. So really, you know, the only way to go is up, basically. And you know, you might be thinking, Clover, you're tempting fate. I don't think so. I don't think it's conceivably could be any worse. I really don't think so. I really don't. I think that was rock bottom right there last week, so. You know, of course, technically you could be even slower, it's true, but I don't think we will be. I think we'll be fine here. And I don't know why, but I do feel that way for real. I was concerned for a bit, but now that I'm playing, I'm not. There's iron on there, right? Underwater iron is just so not worth it, though. I mean, yeah, I guess we do need the 2 surface iron, but that's not that much. Those aren't really good caves, but this is a good cave, even though it's barely a cave at all. There's at least 1 skeleton down there too, which means there has to be some more darkness, or some darkness. There's no darkness here because stuff is right there. Let's investigate. I wouldn't mind even just getting some more iron here. Would be fine by me. And we are getting closer. It's definitely not a dungeon, but maybe it leads to one. You never know. Weird, but you know, more iron. That's all we really wanted here. And that actually could be a dungeon, because that's, what, 3 zombies now? That's 2 at least. Don't really know where they are. Somewhere down here. More skeletons too. I don't know. This seems slow already. And I don't like that. It's just really not looking very dungeony here, are you? Nah, I think we're fine. Well, I mean, we'd be even finer if that would have been a dungeon with a name tag and maybe some, you know, some other stuff, some useful stuff. Maybe some gold, a golden apple, some redstone, gunpowder. I don't know. Very many options there. That's okay. Alright, let's get out of here. Grab those pumpkins, or well, one of them really. Oh, more than one. Oh, he came out. Oh, there is a cave over there. Huh. We didn't get a bone, right? No, we didn't. I would like to find some stuff. A dungeon, a village, a temper, something like that. Some chickens, a chonger. I mean, that's not bad. I was hoping this would be a dungeon, honestly. It's not. We have no food. We haven't skipped any food either, so... This time there's actually nothing I could have done. Looks like you're up, which makes no sense, but there's an enderman, so we have to go and check. I really thought that would connect, but it does not. And no food. Why do we have no food? That's not what goes in there. I spread the wrong things. All four all around. Yeah, we can't really fight anything right now, but we want to is the thing. There's just no food. There was not one thing we could eat. That's the best we can do here is rotten fresh. Which is just not very good, you know. I don't even have enough wood for a shield now. You know, things are bad. So there are witches and there's an enderman. We don't care about the witches, we do care about the enderman. Maybe we can like pour them out. Don't know where that is though. It's like right here. Come on. I see particles, I don't see the enderman himself. There is spider Caesars though. Orber, why is that skeleton there? Come on, game. Every other mob is fine, not the skeleton. I mean, which would have been bad too, admittedly, but... That's so annoying. Maybe you should let him suffocate. If he's gonna drop a bird, he's gonna throw it in there, I know it. Oh, we can kill the skeleton, right. What? That block just disappeared. But okay, no bone, no bone. Let's get out of here. We need food desperately now. First item is the ender pearl, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense, right? What a weird run this is already. Oh, we did get a bone. We got, no, I think we got from the others. I don't know. I guess the third skeleton we've killed, right? We need some food now, though. 24 in there. Just food, please. Really anything. Well, not chickens. Because we can't kill them because we need eggs, but... You know... Obviously cows, pigs, even mutton would make me kind of happy now. I don't know, nothing here looks good in any way. Ah, man. We didn't get any string, right, from that spider. Pretty sure we didn't. So we can't fish. Gonna run out of sprint here soon, and there's nothing to eat anywhere around us. Oh, there's a village. There's gonna be food there. And then another Enderman. Just, you know, daytime walking through the village. Sure, yeah, that's normal. Happens all the time. There's a coal trade, which is nice. Are you a better coal trade? You probably are, right? Well, just barely, but yes. He's gone. But I guess that's okay. Diamonds? No, but an apple, that's not bad. We'll take that. Take the gold too. Actually, give me all of that stuff. Why not? Is there anything we can cook? I don't think there is, actually. I don't have anything. We'd like a farmer, because then we could make the pumpkin pie and the cookie trades on top of getting an emerald here, but that doesn't look likely now. We need coal, I think. I think that's our only way out. So you have a black apron too, and you have one too, and you have a white one, and we definitely don't have anything to trade you, because all you want is stuff you don't have yet. Why are all of them so expensive? I think 24 is the max, and they're already at 23 or 24, and that's very rude. 16, that's the one we want. We have 5. 16. We're never gonna find that guy again. This is not a cave, this is a lake. There could be coal there, there is coal there. Alright. There's still nothing we can cook, right? We don't have the clay yet. We don't have any food to cook, because there's still not one animal anywhere here. 0 of them. And this is, I think it's gonna be enough, right? We have 10, we need 16. There's iron on there too, but I don't think we're gonna bother with that, because we already have a fair amount of that. This is gonna be really slow now, but that's okay. Because it does give us one of the hardest items on the card. 20, yeah. We'll have to find a 16 trade. I don't want to get 23 here, or 24. Whatever it was. We do need a cactus green. We could have cooked that, I guess. But, you know. So where did he run? Not in here. His punishment will leave the door open. I think he should be in here. He is in here. Right, I mean, that's not bad. Quite clearly it isn't. More carrots, please, because I'm out of food. Well, I'm not out of food. I never had any to begin with. There's another Enderman. They're just all over. Which is nice, I guess. I mean, it's not really, since we don't need them anymore, but... Just give me that. Going... Well, no, we're going for this red mushroom now. Seems less defended. Might be a good thing. This clay there is so far away. This clay's better. And these carrots go here. I don't know how I feel about this run. Like, pace-wise, we're not good right now, but we have the emerald and the ender pearl. Is that chicken? What was that? It's just not moving in the tall grass there. Maybe it was a rabbit? It looked too white to be a rabbit, though. No, those are chickens. That's just, I mean... So rude. Whatever. Come on. Come on. Why did that not connect? I hate that. Yeah, whatever. It's just like this, like, yeah, it's just a quarter of a block back and you just can't hit them then. I should have grabbed the wheat for the cookie too. And I was looking for a book, right? I don't think there were any libraries though. This is very annoying still. It just is. There's no way around that, unfortunately. around the annoyingness of all of this. We'll be fine. Alright, what was I crafting? I have no idea. A bucket for sure. Put that here with that. We need some food. We have not seen a single animal other than those chickens now. I guess insane. That's just not normal and is not okay. It just isn't in any way. Can you see me? No, right? It's just randomly walking around down there, I hope. What was it? 2 sugar? And then more paper than this still. Yeah, because we need a book on top of everything else. This is all for now because, yeah, you can't really do anything. I don't know. If there would have been a farmer, we'd be much better off. But there wasn't one. It definitely wasn't. Yeah, I don't know what to do, honestly. We need string. We need gunpowder. We should try and get that stuff, I guess. And the brown mushroom, and then the fern and the cocoa bean. I need those 2 eggs as well. But yeah, string would be good, for sure. Okay, got our 1 gunpowder. Let's get the leather from the llamas, I guess. It's just 1, I think. It didn't drop. Great. No, there's another one. That was 2. Perfect. Alright, we have our gunpowder. We don't care about fighting more creepers. Those chickens were loaded for a while, alright? I mean, we were in that village, and then it was before nightfall even, so... what I'm saying is there should be an egg already. Didn't see one up there, though. And I mean, they were definitely pretending like they didn't exist. They were hiding in the grass up there. But they do exist, so, you know... I don't have a... Didn't I break 3 of them just now? How did I only pick up 2? I refuse to accept that as normal. We need a little bit more paper. Yeah, it just fell over there. Sure. Why wouldn't it? Why wouldn't it? We need a brown mushroom and 2 eggs. And then we're kind of okay here. I mean, we still need a chunker, but other than that, we're mostly fine then, I think. And 2 diamonds and blah blah blah, but yeah, that's okay. Seriously, no eggs? And why was the creepers up on that hill? Just way too close to the chickens, which we don't want to die. Don't want them to die at all, or because we don't need a feather. We don't want to eat them, even though they're the only source of food, of meat that we've met so far in this run. But it's okay. We have our carrots. There's another enderman just spawning right on top of us. Because sure, I mean, that's what happens all the time. All the time. Yeah, 2 eggs, a chunker, brown mushroom. And we're kind of okay. But yeah, it's just they're not laying eggs, these guys. And this hill is just all for terrain. I don't really think I could have pushed the chicken or put the chickens in a hole. Because they were like, you know, over that hilltop and then the creepers all the time. So how did you miss completely? What a terrible shot that was, guys. Embarrassing. You definitely should have hit that zombie. That was a really bad shot. So many creepers. There are 2 endermen with grass blocks here, apparently. I thought it was 1 that should move. No. How are there no eggs here? It's been 8 minutes, easily. Because from the village they're loaded. And we got here before nighttime. Like before it got dark, we were in the village already. There's a creeper. Can one of you just lay an egg, please? Oh, well, 2 of you actually. But just start with one so I know that you... Did you know that you're supposed to lay eggs? I mean... If it were 1 chicken, obviously, or 1 egg, we would have put it away already, but... You know, it's 2. Again, if there would have been a farmer... Yeah, we wouldn't need a chunker anymore. And only 1 egg, and we'd be on our boat. Well, I mean, it wouldn't be that great, I guess, because there's not that much on the surface left, I guess. If you don't need a chunker. This is just the worst, though. These chickens just suck. I mean, they're awful chickens. Where's that creeper? Keep hearing them. It's been over 10 minutes. They might pretend like they weren't loaded, but they were loaded. Like, look how close that village is. I mean, seriously. That's like 3 chunks over. You can't pretend like, oh, well, you know, they weren't loaded there. There's 1 egg who did it. It was, yeah, you back here. 10 minutes. That's like worst case. Those are all of them. Every single one of them is a worst case chicken, which is just impressive. But they all have to lay eggs in 10 minutes. Yeah, there's the second one. Yeah, they are just 10-minute chickens. Great. Awesome. That's exactly what you want in a run like this. When you need 2 eggs, is the slowest possible chickens. Perfect. Could not be any better. And now we still have to find a chunker, and like, yeah, our time, like, it's just there's no recovery, essentially, from this. We've opened 0 chests that could have had a name tag in them at least. So you kind of have to check all these entrances for possible dungeons near the surface. We need a brown mushroom still. I wouldn't mind some food, some actual food, but there's just no, I think I saw cows on the left there. I do see cows on the left. They're okay. Only took 21 minutes or something to find something we can eat. Which is just great. This is perfectly normal. Not at all weird. Not at all weird, no. Stupid sunflower. Anyway, that was not a lot of meat. But it is a start. It is a start. Put those in there. Oh yeah, I never went back for the wheat. That's fine. How much meat was it? 6. That's so bad. Man. I mean, it's like an okay drop rate, I guess. Because there's only about 4 cows, but 21 minutes and 4 cows is just a little on the low side, I would argue. Just a little. I don't think we need more paper anymore, right? Because we have the fireworks rocket and the book done, and it means we need 9 more, and we have... Or 8 more, I'm sorry, for the map, and we have 5 done, and... Yeah, can make 3 more. I don't know. Just a very silly run. 10 minutes, like 4 chickens, and they all take 10 minutes to lay an egg. It's just... What can you say? What can you do? It's just very rude. And even if we just have one of them be fast and give us a 5-minute egg, then we can just stick another one in the boat and just move a bit at least. But you know, didn't happen. We might actually want to hit the mesa if you don't get the golden apple here, or the gold for the golden apple. That sounded like it was down. But I guess it's not. Diamonds, please. Yes. Alright, that's great. Some gold. No golden apple. That's actually weird. To be honest. Yeah, that's a weird horde. Yeah. No hearts, no golden apples. It's okay, but it's weird. Definitely is weird. I don't care. Oh, you're here. Okay, sure. Leave me alone. I thought there was no way he had a path to me without having shot already, but there goes. There's another village. Amazing. And more chickens too. Maybe there's a farmer here. And then maybe, that would actually be great. That would actually be great. Looks like a blacksmith. Looks like a butcher or something. Another blacksmith. What do we have in here? Butcher or something. What do you have in here? One more diamond. There's more apples and another chest plate. Why not some pants? So I would like to know. White apron, white apron. Black apron. White apron. Yeah, okay. Useless. Useless. Alright. I don't know, just keep going, I guess. We need dungeons, we need... I don't know. Some gold? It's a weird list, definitely. Yeah, the hardest thing left is either the name tag or the cocoa bean, depending on how you look at things. Kind of a shame. There was a saddle too. And we have the obsidian and, well, we don't have enough diamonds. We would be one shy, but almost could make an enchantment already too. Oh, that's nice. It's a lot of chances, probably. Right, our axe was low, I forgot. Or low, I mean, it's gone. Anyway. Why not? I should cook some food too. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4 chests. I mean, that's pretty good odds. Yep. Alright. We're gonna notch up rather that too. And the rest of the redstone. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty good. No more gold needed. Just gonna mine that for the golden apple, but we don't have to now. I don't know what's left iron-wise. 6, 4, 17, 22 maybe? That's actually a lot, but I think, yeah, it was 40 something at the start. 41 maybe? 34 plus 7? That sounds right. Alright, what do we not need? We don't need this, or this, or we should just craft some stuff, I guess, instead of just dropping things. We can craft a repeater. We shall. If you cooked some iron, but I don't wanna, we could do some other stuff too. don't pick that back up. Alright, now we just need a cocoa bean. Honestly. And then the rails, the compass, the furnace cart, and the cauldron. So we're not gonna cave low at all. We have 13 iron, and what did I say we needed? 13, 17, 22, 22. It's just a few more iron veins and the cocoa bean. Should be okay. Am I still going the right way? I have no idea. This is west. That is the right way, right? We were going south and then west, I think. Seems right. There's another village. That makes sense. Can it actually give us anything? I mean, yeah, sure. Yeah, farmer again. I forgot again. That's an option we have. Still, if you don't find a chunker, we just find a farmer maybe. I mean, 3 villages, you know. I don't want to say it should have a farmer, but wanting 3 doesn't seem crazy, right? We'll see, I guess. We'll see. Not a farmer. Not a farmer, not a farmer. Nope. No one here, no one here. Just a sheep. What do we have here? Butcher, blacksmith. Butcher. Could be a leather worker too, but you know, it doesn't matter. Another butcher. Another blacksmith. That's it. That's all that is here. Yep, all black or white apron, guys. That's just rude game. And you know it is. You know it is. That's the concerning part. So the game knows exactly what it's doing here. It's just being inconsiderate. For no reason. Other than the sake of it. That's just rude. Yeah, I don't know. Find a cocoa bean. Win the game. And I mean, if you see some caves on the way, we should just try and get that iron done too. Because there just might not be a cave in the jungle, and then we have to dig around for iron. That would be annoying. So if we can get it done before we get there, that would be sweet. Or we could just find another village. I mean, 1 in 4 doesn't seem crazy, right? In terms of having versus not having farmers. You know, I don't know. Maybe I should have not made the iron axe, because it doesn't seem like we're going to fight a lot anymore. And I had enough stone, and then, you know, I have a little bit more iron now. 3 more, to be precise. Doesn't look like there'll be any iron in here. It's not Endermen, they're just everywhere today. A little bit more cave there, but they're already being shot. So it's just keep moving. More mesas, don't need to gourd anymore. Isn't it time for our next village soon? I think so. I mean, there's a cave there, but it's Mesa Cave. I mean, it could still have iron, of course, but it just feels unlikely. I feel like he's gonna have some gourd. I thought it was our Enderman with his horses. He's gonna complain about that. That would have been excessive to like a group of 4 or something. Or 3 at least. It's too much. I mean, yeah, this is kind of a weird run again. Not as bad as last week, obviously. Not yet, at least. But weird. Weird. The whole no cave needed run thing is just not, I don't know, not normal. There's a dungeon right there. You don't really want it, though. It could have iron, but it's just too slow. Yeah. Yeah, who knew that finding cocoa beans or farmers is so hard? Kind of weird, isn't it? Kind of weird. No, we're fine. It's fine. Still have some time here to make this a decent run. Ugh. That's gonna cave in. That felt wrong, but okay. We're alive. That's all that really matters, I guess. I couldn't dig and still have a block in my face. That's weird. Usually, you know, not really how that works. How that for 3 iron here? Okay, it's more. 4. 4. Is that worth it? I don't think so. Why? Why do you aggro now? So rude. But you expose some more iron, so thanks for that, I guess. 4 more, 5 more, 6 more. 6 more, 6 more. We're close now, right? Do we have enough? No, I lost track again. What was the count? 7, 5, 6, 4. 22. We should have that now, right? Because there was 10 and we had like 11 plus 2 is 13, 23. I think we have enough. What are you doing, game? 7 skeletons on this hill. Yes, of course, that's normal. So yeah, all we need is a cocoa bean or a trade for the cookie. But yeah, the trade, I don't know. We're already 3 villages deep. I don't think that's going to happen anymore. I don't know. Will we ever find the cocoa bean? Could it take an hour to find one? I mean, yeah, it could. It really could, and I don't want to. Please, game, please. Don't do that to me. I also wish, I mean, I've said that before too. Not that often, but it has come up. I wish I could cook in my boat. I wish I could have like a furnace in the back seat and just cook some iron up. That would be great. Because this is such dead time now. Like, there's nothing, you know, until we find a jungle or village, there's just nothing we can do to make any progress anymore. It's just boating, running, boating, running. I don't know. Just not really happy about that. How did you hit me? It was so far away already. It must have been a really awful shot. To miss by so much. He actually hit me. Alright, uphill. Let's have a look. Just make a charger appear, game, please. This is horrible. There's not a village. Who's excited for village number 4 without a farmer? I have to say I'm kind of excited for that. There's a big slime. Night 2? 3? 2. Where did you go? You just vanished. Probably fell in a hole or something. Nighttime villages, not my favorite, I have to say. I do want to loot that chest, but first... Fracture, no! Fracture, no! See, that's what I expected in those last 2 villages. What was that? Speed burst. I don't know. Don't like that. Okay. These are the non-farmers. You're not a farmer. Let's see who's in here. A fisherman. No, 2 fractures and a fisherman. Come on, game. That's so rude. Are there any more houses down there, I guess? Mostly. Yeah. 1 too low already. It's really hard to jump off of stairs. At the right elevation, at least. That's better. Wrong corner. Horse the wrong corner? Yeah. That's okay though. It's a really bad horse. Oh well, we don't have a helmet yet. We never have one because we can't put it in our inventory. So bad. So bad. So slow. So down here, those houses are our last chance here. I don't think they have doors. Oh, it's just one even, right? Yeah, okay. Amazing. Amazing. We should have cooked some iron while we were checking, but I was too caught up in the moment. 4 villages, no farmers. But 2 fletchers and a fisherman. That's great. What is that? Nothing? Nothing. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. This feels a lot like last week. Not quite as bad, maybe, but still, you know, very, very unfortunate in terms of, well, very specific parts, I guess. The whole no chonger thing is unlucky, not insanely so, but still. The chickens were just off for, but relatively early at least. And then no farmers in 4 villages just seems very unlucky. That's a huge mountain. If you still needed, you know, an armor, that would be maybe a destination for us. So we're not going sub 40 here, quite clearly, as we pass that mark. Absolutely nothing I can do about that, though. It's just the game being, you know, very rude again. Incredibly uncooperative. I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't know why. Like, such a weird, you know, like we find the diamonds on the surface, we get the trade for the emerald, we find that cave enderman, you know, and then another one during the first day. Like, all of these things are just lucky. Very, very fortunate things. And they all kind of worked out, too. There was a trade we could make. The enderman did drop the pearl. The temper did have the diamonds. And it doesn't matter at all. It does not matter at all because we just cannot get a cookie. It's impossible. And it's just so rude. There's no reason for it to be this difficult to find a farmer to trade with. Or, you know, just find a chunker somewhere. I think you have to start. It's also so annoying though because it's the not the cocoa bean, it's the cookie. If it were, well, yeah, that would eliminate the villages, I guess. But they didn't help so far anyway. It just cost time, everyone after the first one. So I don't know. But it would just be easier to just maybe suicide and go the other way. But suiciding and getting to wheat is not that easy, and the villages are not that close to spawn. So we'd have to go back to that first village, get the wheat, and then go the other way. I don't know. It just doesn't seem great as an option. And obviously we'd have to make the iron bits first, but that shouldn't take too long. I think we're gonna do that soon though. Because it has to be done anyway. And the whole, you know, cocoa bean grabbing and crafting then doesn't take very long. So we'll lose a little bit of time if we cook and craft the iron stuff before we find the cocoa bean, but well, it just doesn't matter at all. Because there's just no way this is a good run anyway. This is so annoying. Why? Why are these practice seeds so cursed? I have no idea. You should probably change direction, but I don't really know where I want to go instead. I mean, we keep finding villages on this path, so I don't know. I just don't know. Yeah. The game just sucks, man. This is so annoying. And it's even, it's just a cocoa bean. Like any jungler would do. Basically any jungler would do. Except for like the tiniest of the tinies. But, there's just nothing. I'm so bored again of this run. Much like last week, this is just mind-numbingly boring because there's no challenge left. There's literally nothing. We need to sit down furnaces and cook a little bit of iron and then craft that stuff. And then, hit a cocoa bean, craft a cookie, done. Like there's nothing left. And there's no fun way of finishing. There's no, maybe we find it, blah, blah, blah. There's nothing. It's either a boring trade through the tree of the trade tree of a farmer, which we'll never find, or just punching the cocoa bean of a tree. It's like the least interesting thing in the world to me. And this episode is already going long, and I hate it, because it didn't have to. It really didn't have to. And I thought those 5 minutes that the chickens took were bad, but this is worse. This is much worse. There's just nothing here. I guess the game is just illustrating again how much you actually need tiny biomes for this to be even remotely viable as a minigame. Because we've been boating for what, 25 minutes now? Times 8, basically 4 hours of boating. Without a jungler. And it's a little long for one run, I don't know. I think even I would not have the stubbornness to see, like a 5-6 hour run through. I don't know though. Who knows, right? No, I definitely wouldn't. Like this is already too long. This is already too annoying, too stupid, too boring, too uninteresting. I don't want to do it anymore already. Last week, these were like options. Not that was good, but at least there was some excitement possible still. This is just extremely boring, and it's gonna be completely, uninspired in terms of, or as far as finishes go. It's again an interesting round because we did not cave low at all. I don't know what our lowest point was, but it was pretty high up still. Is that cave that we ran down a little bit. Or maybe even the bottom of the Desert Temper. I don't know what was lower. We didn't eat any good food, which is the reason why I kept the carrots and didn't switch to the steak. So this entire round we only ate 2 pieces of rotten flesh and then a bunch of carrots. That's all. That's it. Which is interesting, I guess, in a way. Should have split this even more ways. But I do not care at all. Because it's just boring, and I don't care for it at all. So yeah, I mean, what can you do here? There's nothing to do, nothing to be done, nothing I could have done to have any impact on this run in the end whatsoever. We're missing the rails, the cauldron, and the furnace cart. All of which not the most common item to finish on, I guess, but also not, way out there. It just happens sometime. Sometimes that you're just not able to craft that iron stuff before you get everything else, and then this is where you're at. I don't know. Just boring. And yeah, the only interesting part is we never caved low and we didn't eat any good food. That's those are the only 2 maybe redeeming factors or qualities of this run. I mean, that's like, 48-17. It's half the time of the practice seat last week, basically. So that's good. Still an awful run, though. And also, again, for no reason at all. Right? There's no, like, acceptable explanation, in my opinion. To have 4 villages without farmers, to have, no jungler for, 27, 26, whatever, minutes of boating and running around, exclusively looking for junglers. I don't know, just not good. Very bad, not good. Is there anything worth looking at? Let's just check out spawn. I didn't hate our start necessarily. It wasn't good. There was no food. There was no caves. But we got those pumpkins. That's all the reason why we went that way. And then I think from there, there's just no... there's no good reason to go anywhere. So that's not like, oh, we should have obviously seen this and done that. That's just not... there's nothing putting us in any specific direction. And then there's the village right there. Which is fine, I guess. The chickens right there, which pretended to not exist for the first 5 minutes of their existence or something. And then... you're just stuck there and then night's over and, you've done okay. Because you got the ender pearl, you got the emerald, you got some iron, you got the pumpkin, the eggs are there. But it's just not, there's no pace to this at all. And then there's no... you still need the cocoa bean. Or the cookie via trade. So, I don't know. Would there have been a jungle close by on this side anywhere? I do not believe so. It doesn't appear to be the case, at least. Let's look at that giant lava flow thingy. That's pretty wild looking, honestly. Yeah, of course, yeah, there's a jungle there. I mean... obviously, that would have been great. But there's just no reason to go this way and every reason to go the other way. And then the village and then the chickens just all takes you away from here. And then if we suicide and go to the village for the wheat and then boat somewhere else, I think we're more likely, or just as likely to go this way or that way. Then like there's no reason to go this way, really. Other than, looking at that lava flowing out of that mountainside. Well, I mean, I don't know. It's not a bad decision. It's just, well, in hindsight, sure. Yeah, should have gone this way, of course. And then probably still go the other way anyway. I don't know. Just the game being a jerk. Whatever. It's okay. I don't care. It's hard to care about a run like this, just like last week. I mean, it does bother me that it took so long, but it's not like... you can't do anything. There's no decision. There's no, oh, we should have done this, or, we made this mistake or that mistake. It's just, of course, there are more mistakes and small misplays and all that. That's always going to be a part of bingo, but, it's just bad luck. Unfortunate decisions. Still, I mean, there's no way you can go this way, really. Other than, oh, there's a chunker that way. If you have like 30 block render distance or whatever. Or, you're not playing blind, you're playing, a practice version of this. And even then it feels kind of crappy, because you don't really want to be here, I assume. Just the temper over there, and then the chickens and everything, it just still seems like it's more important. But I don't know. I don't know that, of course. And there might be a chunker over there somewhere too. Like we went pretty much straight west. If you go like north or south a little bit, take a left or take a right turn. Maybe at that mesa where we got the dungeons, where we got the name tag and the golden apple. Who knows, right? But just offer. Game's being a jerk. It's just that, yeah, it's just acting out. I don't know why, but it is. These last 2 practice seats are just proof of that. Game's fine otherwise, but like these 2 seeds back-to-back weeks is just incredible. It's just entirely unreasonable. Like there's no, oh, we only had that one chest, so we didn't get the dungeon item. That can happen or anything like that. It's just, no, you know. Let's just be weird. 10-minute eggs, yes. No chunker for 40 minutes, sure. But no caving required. Sure, let's throw that in there too. Make it this weird, messy mix of who knows how to feel about all of that. Anyway, we got some obsidian. Slowly, surely, it's taking over here, like a growth or something. Anyway, that's it for today. Whatever. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.